One exceptionally useful feature that we have on our Line 6 Helix that could easily be missed is the ability to use our expression pedal not just for controlling wah pedals and volume pedals, but also to control pretty much any parameter we can think of. There's also another step further where we can control more than one parameter. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's say that I was in a preset here with something like the transistor tape, and I wanted to have the ability to control the mix control with my expression pedal. Well, I can simply right-click and assign this particular parameter to the expression pedal. Now, when I go down to my Helix, utilizing the expression pedal one that I assigned this to, you will notice that I can now control this up and down, but it doesn't stop there. You'll notice that I go from 0 to 100%. If I come to my bypass controller assign tab and select this parameter that I just assigned, I can set minimums and maximums. Let's say I want the minimum to be 25%, and I don't ever want it to go higher than, let's say, 65%. So now that I've set that, you'll notice when I go to extremes, you'll have to take my word for it. I'm on my Helix floor underneath my desk here, but you'll notice now when I go to extremes, minimize out at 25% and maximize out at 65%. But that's not where it stops. The potential for creativity here is almost endless. Let's say I wanted to also at the same time control the mix parameter on my reverb. I could again right-click that and I simply go to that same expression pedal one that I had already selected. And you'll see it says transistor tape mix. I select it again. Now, if I pull this up again, it'll say multiple. And now if we go to our bypass controller assign tab, you'll notice that the expression pedal is controlling the mix of both the delay, the transistor tape delay, and the plate reverb. Now I can do the same thing where, let's say I wanted a minimum here of, let's say 25%, and we'll go 60% on, or let's go even higher. Let's go 80% on the reverb. Now you'll notice that when I move my expression pedal, the control happens on the reverb like I assigned it, but the same thing is happening simultaneously on our delay. So we could have our tone here and have both reverb and delay very low. Gradually bring them up together. So not that this is the perfect setting by any means, but it's just more to illustrate what we can do. We could also say, let's do the same thing on the drive control. We can add yet another control here, and we can go and assign that to, let's say, minimum of 1.5 and maximum of 4.6. Now you'll notice that when I go over here, that my drive control on my amp is also being controlled at the same time as my mix on my reverb and delay. Now, the guitar tone does get buried a little bit because I'm raising the mix on the delay and reverb. So this was not an example showing you exactly how to get it to sound good, but it was more just to spark your interest into getting very creative and reminding you that this is something we can do on the Helix. I hope that that quick tip was helpful, and I hope it's something that you can use to get even more creative with your Line 6 Helix. I hope you enjoy the music. The links are below to the preset you're going to hear in the demo on the way out.